What's going on, everybody? It's ETAPRIME back here again. Amazon is running their big spring sale, and in this video, I've come up with a few items here that are under $100. Now, I will admit there are two in this video that are over 100. Those will come at the end, but mostly everything that we have here is under that $99 mark. And of course, when it comes to these sales, they do run several throughout the year, so don't feel like you're going to miss out if you don't have the cash to pick something up right now. To tell you the truth, I've kind of skimmed through a lot of this stuff, and it's really hard for me to kind of gauge what everybody's looking for under that price point. So I've come up with some stuff that I personally use or would personally use. I will leave links in the description of this video to all of the products we're going to be taking a look at, but let's go ahead and jump into it. Obviously, since this is a sale from Amazon, all of the Amazon products are going to be on sale, from their Fire TVs, their Fire Sticks, their Echoes, their tablets. And throughout, I'm not an Echo user at all, but there is some home security stuff. I don't know if it's going to be connected to the cloud. It probably is. So keep that in mind. Do your research. But I have picked out a couple things here that I would personally use or do use. And the first one here is the new Amazon Fire HD8 tablet. Now, this is not going to compete with an iPad or even a Pixel tablet or a higher end Samsung tablet. But if you take a look at the price right here, $54.99. 3 gigs of RAM, an 8-inch display, great for entertainment on the go. This is something I picked up for my kids. You can play Roblox on it and Minecraft, but one of the main things here is just kind of entertainment on the go. So for trips, this is great. You don't have to worry about a super expensive iPad getting broken. You can store movies locally, and it does support an SD card. Regular price on the 32 gig model is $99. Right now, it's on sale for $54.99. But if you're looking for a tablet with a bigger screen, I would suggest the Amazon Fire HD10. 3 gigs of RAM, a 10.1-inch display. It does have a more powerful CPU. Got 8 cores here instead of 4 cores. It is a bit more expensive, but not by much, coming in at $69.99. And they do offer a few different color variants, so you can go with the black, the lilac, or the blue. And I believe all of these are going to be the same price. Yeah, 94. Regular price on this is $139, so it is a 32% discount. And again, I just want to mention this is not going to compete with an iPad. It's not going to compete with a higher end Samsung tablet. But for the price, it's actually a pretty decent deal if you know what you're getting into. Moving over to something that I personally use quite a bit. Now, I will admit it's not the exact same brand, but a portable monitor. These come in really handy for laptops when you're on the go, especially if you've got a handheld gaming device. This one is $61. It's 15.6-inch, 1080p. It supports USB Type-C video in and HDMI. And I looked through, it's got 4.4 stars, 8,673 ratings. They say it's got a really good picture quality. And I was actually thinking about picking this up just to do a review on it, because at 61 bucks, it's kind of hard to beat something like this. Another thing I always keep an eye out for during these sales are controllers. Personally, I like the Xbox controllers, but you could go with a PS5 controller. These are going to work with your iPhone, your iPad, your Android phone, your Android tablet. It'll work with the Steam Deck, the ROG Ally X, your PC, and of course your Xbox. And I do believe that they've got like the blue here, a little more, coming in around 54. And we did get that big price hike from Microsoft on all of their accessories, which was a real bummer. But unfortunately, they're not doing the special editions at that price point. So those are still full price. Next up, Amazon Fire Sticks. All of them are on sale. Now, the only one that I would personally recommend is the Fire TV Stick 4K Max. This is the highest end model that they have right now at the time of making this video. It's usually $59. It's on sale right now for $39. Obviously, does 4K. It's got Wi-Fi 6E. But when it comes down to it, a lot of people out there have smart TVs on the wall right now that already have all of this functionality built in. So this is great for upgrading older TV, or, if you've got an aging operating system on the TV you have right now, this will offer a nice little upgrade. And if you're not looking to go with the highest end version, you just want to upgrade, let's say an old HD TV, 1080p TV, 720, the Amazon Fire TV Stick HD, 20 bucks. Not bad. Comes with that remote. It's not going to do 4K. It's definitely not as fast as the Max, but it will get you by. Another big thing I'm on the lookout for during these sales is portable storage, and I've actually been using these SK Hynix Beetle X31 SSDs for a little while now, for about 4 months. It's a portable SSD with DRAM, 1050 megabytes per second. Yeah, it can sustain that with the DRAM. This is pretty awesome, and you could actually use something like this for external storage on your PC, store some external Steam games so you can move them from device to device. This is going to work out great. Coming in at $67 right now, and the 2 terabyte version is not on sale. These are quite expensive right now for some odd reason, but the 1 terabyte here does get the job done. The next item goes hand in hand with portable storage, and that's micro SD cards. So I'll tell you, I was really hoping for some awesome deals on these SD cards, but I think the best one that I've seen so far is the Lexar 1 terabyte Play. It's a V30A2 card, up to 160 read, 100 megabytes write, and this will work in the Steam Deck or your Nintendo Switch. It'll basically work in any device that supports a micro SD card up to 1 terabyte. And at $63, it's not a bad deal, but there are some cards that kind of stay at that price point throughout the year on Amazon from a company known as Silicon Power. So if you're looking to get a name brand like Lexar, this is probably a good time. I did mention that most of these items are under 100. In this last bit, there are two that are actually over 100. And every time Amazon runs a sale like this, I mean, all of their Amazon Fire TVs usually go on a deep discount. Up top, we've got the Insignia 32-inch. It's the Class F40 coming in at $69.99. You can go up a little more to the 40-inch for $94. And finally, they've got the Insignia 50-inch. It's a 4K LED TV for $169. All of these are Smart Fire TVs, so you can download Netflix, HBO, whatever you want to the device itself and stream directly from there. The last one I wanted to talk about is coming in a lot more than $100, but it's actually a pretty decent deal. The Legion Go. So this is the original model. It's the 1 terabyte version, so you get 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, 8.8-inch 144 hertz display. It's got that Ryzen Z1 Extreme, really good performer. And if you're into handhelds, you know that this is a decent deal. $150 discount. It's coming in at $599. And really one of the steepest discounts we've seen on the 1 terabyte version of the Legion Go so far. This is over at Best Buy. Again, all links for everything mentioned will be in the description. So yeah, those are my picks right now, under $100. I kind of surfed through a lot of stuff and there's just way too much to kind of go through. So definitely keep an eye out. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what everybody's looking for. If you run across any great deals on gaming laptops with dedicated GPUs, definitely let me know in the comments below. I've had my eye out. I've seen some sales, but nothing at a super deal that I wanted to pick up just yet. I've been in the market for an all AMD laptop with a dedicated GPU. I'd like a 7000 series, but even if it's an older 6000, I'd be totally fine with it. I've seen a lot of the RTX 4050 laptops on sale, but I mean, they're still right there at 800 to 900 bucks. Personally, I just don't think it's worth it right now to pick something like that up. So again, if you do run across anything and you think it's something I'd be interested in, please let me know in the comments below. And I will leave links to everything we took a look at in this video in the description. But that's it for this one. And like always, thanks for watching.